Hey
guys,
welcome back to the Jalty podcast.
We are back with another episode a month later.
Did you guys miss our faces or our voices if you're listening on Spotify?
We left for an entire month with no explanation, and it was so rude of us to do that, and it was totally not planned either. Like, we were not supposed to leave, but then it just progressively got worse. Like, literally today is Thursday when we're filming this podcast, but it's not going to go up till tomorrow. So it just it got so bad where we were gone for so long that I feel like in my brain, I even questioned coming back because I just felt so bad because we just left, you know?
And I feel like a big thing about our disappearance is it's hard to create topics and think of stuff to talk about because I don't know, nothing's going on.
No.
I love when there's guests. When there's guests, it's so easy because you ask them about their life. You interact with someone rather than we live the same exact life and we don't have much to interact about.
No, but I feel like we do definitely, every week on the podcast, we always talk about something. Dude, this sucks. I hope you know how much this sucks.
Yeah, I regret this. I should have got the other ones,
Okay,
bro.
we need to fix this because we literally look like we're hunched trying to... All right, hold up. Technical difficulties.
Wait, keep going. I got you. I'll find something.
You're gonna find something? Okay. Clearly we forgot how to podcast. I came back to sit down and I was like, Jay, what the hell is this? And apparently because what happened? Is it good? Yeah, it's good. Oh, because we got new mics. So you know our other Rode ones that we used to have? So that stick doesn't work because these are different brands. It's a whole thing. But currently we are podcasting without a viewfinder. So we have no idea how you guys are seeing us. We might be off-centered. You maybe could see our kitchen dirty dishes. We don't know because Thea just broke our camera maybe 5 minutes ago. And when I tell you she broke it, she literally slammed into our tripod and then threw our camera towards our oven, and then it broke the viewfinder. So the viewfinder's just off. So we can't see it because it broke. I think it's recording, but that's as far as it is. Okay. Oh, wow. I love the DIY. You're creative. Sorry for all my Spotify listeners. This is very much... Oh, my... What the hell is this? Hold up. This is very, very ghetto. We wish that we could have came back and said, guys, now we have a podcast room. That's why we've been gone. Ta-da! No. We are not that good of people. But we have done a lot on our free time that we've been gone. Jakey, what are you looking for, buddy?
Another one.
Another one of these? I'm trying to think where I have another one.
You don't.
I do, babe.
Where?
Well, under here, but then you'd have to move the tripod and then the broken camera is going to fall. Oh my gosh, we are a mess. See, we were not ready to come back.
Leave again.
Leave again for another month? That was so rude. I am so sorry. I really miss you guys, and I've been seeing your Oh my god, that's not going to be enough for the legs.
Yeah, it will.
If only Jacob Macias would listen for once. That hasn't changed, guys. We're still working on it, but a lot has actually changed. I think oh my gosh, I have so much to talk about on this podcast because we've been gone for so long, but I've seen your guys' messages on why did you guys leave? And it makes me so sad because I didn't really have a clear answer for you guys. But I think now that we're back podcasting, I remember how much we love it, right? Even though you're out here headless chicken trying to find a clear container. Babe, I'm telling you where they're at.
Where is it?
They are under the kitchen sink.
Oh.
I told you that 5 minutes ago, babe. We could have been done already. Oh.
Got one.
Oh, gosh. Is that where all of the kitchen sink keys were at, Jake?
Is that what those were? Nah, but that one covers your face.
Well, babe.
I feel like every podcast now loves the thing so high, and it's just I'm right here.
They're just here for the voice. They're not here for the face, you know?
It looks good, though.
Let me see. Flip the broken-ass screen.
It doesn't work.
Dude, I literally... Okay, that's fine. I'll just... Okay. Man, can we start this podcast?
Yeah,
oh, man. They're just going to tell us to leave again.
Bro, this is comfy.
Comfy?
Hell yeah. Way better than before. Oh, dude.
Oh,
My
man.
new setup.
Okay. So, anyways, Welcome back, guys. We really, really missed you, and hopefully we will not be leaving again. Fingers crossed. I think we were just really, we went down the rabbit hole really bad where we were gone, and then after week 2, it was like, wow, we're just pieces of shit, so we're just not going to post anymore. And then today I was like, dude, no, like, we love this. We have to go back to it.
Yeah, it's like a little therapy session with you. I love this. I don't know why. I just wish we didn't leave because then we'd be like, we'd have momentum to keep going and keep going.
I know, and right now it's like really hard. It's like day 1 at the gym.
It's literally.
I agree. And then also I feel like when it comes to the podcast, it's really hard because since it's such an easy thing to do, we almost put it off because we're like, oh, it's so easy.
So we could do it like last minute, but nah.
Yeah, but it's not. And definitely we have to get better at that.
And that created our very first bad habit. Remember?
Correct.
Look at you sipping on that boba, bruh. Oh, look what I got. If you don't want to sponsor us, we start sponsor list on the Jadalty podcast. Oh, yeah, your brand's going to get covered by Golden Retrievers. I don't care.
I fucking love that. You're so funny. I love that. Wow, look at you drinking water. That should be me.
That should be me.
Oh, my gosh. I love that song. We play that shit every morning. But anyways, welcome back, guys. We're going to welcome you back to our current life update. Okay. Broken camera. We're leaving on a trip in one day, and we have no cameras because they've been broken by Baby Shark.
You guys are going to get the inside scoop on our 2 new fur babies.
Oh, yeah. So we got 2 puppies for, it was not 24 hours. It was like 48.
24, bruh.
Was it 24?
Yeah, it wasn't 48. 48 is 2 days. So.
Oh, no. I don't know how to do math. It was not 48. But it was like a day and a half. And they came. They slept over. We took them shopping.
They shitted on the freaking 3rd floor.
Yeah, they peed. And I know you guys saw us posting these puppies everywhere. And yeah, so we basically took care of them.
And it was so fun. It was like the 2021 days where Nat first got me Ellie, and then like when eventually we got Thea, it was literally like reminiscing those days. I was literally reminiscing those days, and I got them.
Yeah, the anxiety of like, where's the dog? Where's the dog?
But dude, the difference is these dogs didn't cry at all. First, one of them was super lazy, and the second one was like energetic and like she was chill too sometimes. So
no, like, and then also that another thing is they found comfort in each other, which was really funny because
oh my gosh, yes,
they would literally like if one was laying down, the other one would go lay down right next to it or like need to be touching the other puppy. So I think they found comfort within each other. And then another thing is the crate was right next to us, so when they wanted to cry, I would just look at them, and then they would just fall back asleep.
Yeah, there was one of them.
You're disgusting.
That
is disgusting, man.
I burped?
Yes, and I could smell it.
What did I have for lunch?
Dude, I literally could not stand this man.
I didn't think it was going to come out like far. I thought it was just going to come out and go up, bro. But I think it went straight to her.
We're falling right back into our old habits. Toxic traits about Jacob.
Dude, I missed you, bro. I feel like I haven't seen you and talked with you in a fat minute. Over a month. Because, okay, the week that we posted, the last week that we posted, we didn't even film that podcast. That podcast was like an older one. It was from
a month ago.
A month from that. Yeah, a month from that point. Damn.
Yeah, so it's been a long time since we sat down and talked shit to each other.
My social skills have what is it? Deprived, decreased, declined. They have declined 100%, bro.
I don't think so. I think you're always like at the same.
Shut up! I don't grow. Damn, I really don't grow, literally, bro.
Today we were filming on the vlog. So we've been filming for Jadley 2 times a week, and then for my channel I've been filming 2 times a week too, and then for Jake,
for mine I've been trying to do 2 times a week.
Exactly.
And I think I have been on track.
Oh yeah, you have.
Speaking about my channel, dude, I found an editor.
I'm so proud of you. I know we were talking about this the last time we left.
And it's so crazy because literally I was like struggling for months finding the perfect editor. I had one video reference. Like I told every editor, can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Eventually, God works in mysterious ways because the way the video that I would reference to every other editor that I wanted to see if they could do that video, like that guy edited that video. Like the video reference I was referring to all these editors, I found the video editor. Yeah. I sent it to him. He's like, bro, I edited this. And I was like, ain't no way. And I told him, like, ask for proof. My boy sent me the proof and everything. And I was like, that's crazy. And I don't know, ever since that we like clicked, we're really, really like Batman and Robin type stuff. So he gives me ideas. You guys are really close, yeah. Yeah, like, we've only been with each other for a month.
I think the amazing part of him is that he cares about your brand, and you don't find that in any editor, to be honest, or anyone, period.
Because I can't pay $1 million if the channel's not performing $1 billion, you know? Like,
it's not even just that. I think it's just the relationship and the type of person he is. Like, he cares for you and for your channel, and he cares about growing your brand. And when you find someone like that on your team, it's like the best thing in the world. Because now he's not only just like editing for you because it's his job, he's editing for you because he likes you and because he wants to see you guys grow. And that's amazing and that's priceless. And that's what we were talking about in that other podcast where we were like, we just can't find someone that really cares.
It's the truth. If anything, like he was telling me like his computer was messing up because he was lagging it on a couple of days after the video was due. And I was like, bro, I have a computer that all I use it for is gaming, so I can let you use it until like we can get you another one.
I really don't think it's gonna work though, babe.
I think it is gonna work.
That computer is not that good.
It's better than his. His computer's from I think like 2018. Our computer's from 2022.
Our computers never worked
For gaming. Or no,
but
no.
for $5,000 a system, they should have worked.
No, listen, our computer sucks with the Wi-Fi. Like if it's not connected to Ethernet, or maybe it's our Wi-Fi. It's always been our Wi-Fi.
Nah, because I even remember when we were at the apartment and we had the best Wi-Fi in the apartment ever. They still weren't that good.
Yours was always worse than mine.
Yeah, like I don't understand why. We just didn't know about computers and we got that one because a few people like in our life that knew computers told us to get those. But they were just not that good.
I liked it. I liked mine.
They're good for a $2,000 computer, not a $5,000 setup.
It's a $3,000 computer. It's not a $2,000 computer. $1,000 is the difference. It was, I think, $3,200, remember?
Exactly. So it should be better, right?
Yeah, it should be better.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like, I don't understand why they're so shit. I don't know. They were just like not that good. And I hope he can definitely get some use out of that.
Yeah, he's going to get some use out of that. And then until we get him a new computer. And
it's okay to take off the hoodie, buddy.
I don't got anything under this, bro. I'm naked.
You're
it's burning.
Dripping sweat, Jake.
It's because I like doing the podcast on the couch, but at the same time, I don't. But the thing is, with this one right above us, we have a vent. So if I turn the AC on, the AC is going to be blasting in the mics.
Like, drenching in sweat. Just take it off, buddy. Retire it. Go put on a shirt.
Nah, I'm good. Until I start drenching, then.
Oh, my God.
Just so, like, everyone doesn't talk shit about me saying I don't have a hardworking job, bruh. I podcast. I sweat. See these sweats of hard work? What?
I had this whole, like, topics of stuff that I want to talk about, which I'm going to get into later, but let's catch up on minding your relationship. Because I feel like they love hearing about that. And I feel like we've developed an audience now that loves to hear about it because most of them are in relationships.
Yeah.
I think we found our audience.
And I feel like we do a great job on, like, I don't know, we show the best out of each other on our videos. And I don't know how to explain it good, but I don't know how to explain it.
Buddy, where were you trying to go with this so I can finish it for you?
Like, we gas each other and we know our limits, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. But I feel like we have found our audience now and people that, like, love kind of hearing our relationship stuff because they can relate to it. Like, I feel like we really have. I feel like at first we were struggling to find our audience and it's like, oh, you guys are always getting on each other. And it's like, now we found like the people who enjoy it.
Like, now, like if something's broken in the house, everyone's like, Nat just has to look at the camera and everyone knows it's me. Like we've
established the audience. Yeah. And I feel like it's just so, there's the few here and there, but I feel like we have pretty much, established a good audience. So I just feel like we have grown a lot while being off camera.
We have.
What do you think?
I agree, especially like on our Jadley videos, bro. We've been posting it so much and like.
I was talking about emotionally.
What?
What do you mean?
I know, like emotionally in our videos too.
Oh, okay.
What are you trying to get with this?
I was just trying to say, like, I feel like within the time, because we haven't been gone for a month. We've been gone for like a month and a half.
On the podcast.
And the videos don't do justice to anything. So there's just so much that has changed. I feel like me and Jacob have grown a lot in the time that we've been away from the podcast. And there's updates on our life. Like, so many. You know what we need to speak about?
You dropping the coffee? And breaking the glass all over the floor?
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say the big thing that happened, but I don't know if you're ready to talk about that. I don't think I'm ready either. But long story short, I know a lot of you guys have been noticing that the Benz has been missing. And hopefully, fingers crossed, you guys will see it star in the vlogs in the next 2 weeks.
Bro, everyone thinks we sold it.
No. I wish it would be gone by my own will, but it's not that way. So.
You better not.
I'm not gonna, but I'm just, letting you guys know that we still do own the Benz, and it's still my baby, and I miss it so much. And you guys will see it star, hopefully, fingers crossed, in a few weeks.
You put me on the spot, bro.
What do you mean? I didn't even say it. You're outing yourself right now.
Yeah, the Benz is in the garage right now, bro.
Yeah, it's in the garage.
Getting the tires it's like getting gas right now. It's at the. Damn, bro.
I'm gonna start crying.
You could tell them.
No, I don't want to tell them yet.
When you have it.
I don't think I'm like ready yet.
Me neither.
Because it still hurts me. So I don't think I'm ready to talk about it. But once the Benz is back in the vlogs, then maybe we could talk about it. But yeah, I'm just not ready.
I do miss your vlogs with the white interior though. No, like I'm not even kidding. Those vlogs were nice. I'm sorry. What if I told you that I love you? Would you tell me that you love me back?
But yeah, you guys have noticed that, and it will be back. Just fingers crossed, it will be back.
But when it comes back, just know a big ass story time. All the details will be like told.
Yeah, maybe.
No,
because we haven't even told anyone, dude. We haven't even told our family. Well, you tell me your family knows, but
yeah, some of them know.
But not my family. Like, my family doesn't know. Now that they're watching this, though, like your family, now you're going to have to tell them. Because I know G's watching this.
Yeah,
and I don't think G knows.
Nah,
now you're gonna
if they don't know, then they're not going to know until we get the story time out.
Text Jacob and ask him where my car is.
Hell no. I'm not going to reply to you,
I'm
bro.
sure Joel told her.
Nah, he didn't tell her.
Joel?
My boy's Stitch
You're
Lip.
keeping
My boy's
the
a
fucking
Stitch
secret?
Lip. Yeah, Stitch Lip right there. My boy, my day one Joel right there.
But, yeah, now they'll know. But fingers crossed, we'll be able to take it to her party.
I'm pretty sure. I hope we will. I hope so.
I hope so, but I don't think so.
If it's...
I don't know. There's just a lot. There's a lot going on. And that's a huge thing that has changed in our life that we have kept a secret because it's just...
I feel like when stuff happens, you have to tell the audience later because, like, when things do happen, all the opinions get into your life
and
at
then
that moment.
It's so fresh and you're so... like, I was really emotional about it. Like, I literally still, literally almost want to cry whenever I think about it. So... I feel like telling people isn't, like, the right time. Like, I didn't tell my parents or anything. And I just keep lying. I'm like, oh, yeah, we're going to use it tomorrow. I'm like...
But a thing about it was we were running up the miles. I'm not trying to do anything justice, but the miles were going crazy. Be honest. Nah. We were dailying it. Because it's a business use, and we were filming every day. Just in case someone's watching or something. Like, I'm not trying to get caught up. 100% business use, though.
I just think that I was allowed to daily it if I was actually vlogging, which I was. So I was fine. I could have dailied it. Who cares? The real shit, just go cry about it. Like, what if I want to use the car?
Yeah, you do. You should be able to use the car.
Yeah. So who cares? Who cares about the miles? Somebody will buy the car. I don't know now, but...
Dude, shut up. Bro, I'll buy it, all right? Damn.
You'll buy it. But you got a lot of other stuff to worry about right now. Good thing about buying a car.
Bro, that's... oh, man.
But anyways, continuing. So that was a huge thing that happened. But that didn't happen when we were gone. That happened when we were still podcasting, I think.
That happened like
a really long
3
time
months ago. No, 2 months ago.
2 months ago?
I think around 2 months ago.
A while ago. But it's funny because people started catching up, like, I think the last 4 vlogs. They were like, all right, too many vlogs without the Benz.
But, like, what if we actually wanted to take a break with it?
They know I wouldn't do that. And I haven't posted on my stories with it. I haven't, like, posted at all with it. So it's odd.
Oh, you're right.
And I was always using my Benz, So, anyway. Oh, and there's also this, like, mystery with money right now, which is, like, so weird. So, like, a huge chunk of change went missing.
Oh, yeah.
But it was really odd because, let me explain. It was, like, I mean, it was a big chunk of change, but it, like, wasn't, like, $100,000.
I blame you, only you for this, though.
Yeah, I'm at fault for sure. But let me explain. So I had this chunk of change that I had to transport from here to somewhere else, okay? So I leave this house with the chunk of change, okay? And then I get in my car, the Benz, and then I drive to the location I was taking the change to, and then it doesn't ever arrive there. So I left the money with these people. And I was like, here's the money. And I remember counting it in the car. And then I leave the money with them. And then I get a call like a few weeks later, like, hey, like it wasn't all the money. And I'm like, no, it was the money. But then in their Ring footage, I don't have all the money.
But in our camera footage, when you're leaving, we do
have all the money.
Yeah, you have all the money.
But I can't verify because I don't have my car. So I don't know if the money's in the car. You see what I'm saying? So there is a slight chance. But if it was in the car, I'm sure someone took it by now. There's no way. If I would, no, I'm not saying I'm a theft or.
You're not
thief?
a theft.
I'm not a thief. But I'm just saying, like, by all the people this car has been by right now, there's no way. It's been gone for sure. So I guess we'll never find out, but it's the weirdest thing ever. And it happened. You know, like those things that happen that you're just like, you can't understand what happened. And we have been breaking our head trying to figure out what was the issue. Because obviously now I have to replace this money. But it's like, what happened? And it's so interesting because they were all labeled in different envelopes. So it was 3 envelopes. But
I thought it was 2.
No, it's 3.
Damn.
Oh, man. So... And then the exact amount in that envelope is what's missing. So that's how I know.
Well, we know what envelope it is. Yeah, we know what envelope it is too.
We remember how it looks. So yeah, there's just this huge mystery with money. What else is a huge update that which we're still trying to figure out? Another update on our life is we're leaving in
not
a
yet.
day.
No, we're not.
2 days, 3 days?
4 days? 4 days.
4 days. So we're leaving and we're going to be going to a really pretty state. Well, states. We're going to be doing like a fall adventure, fall trip, which should be really, really fun. And
you want to tell them who the special guest is going to be?
What do you mean?
Who we're taking along? Who's tagging along with us? No? Okay, then.
But we're going to be doing that, and that's going to be really fun. And okay, so this is something that we've actually grown in a lot. Here's another...
emotional growth that we have had.
Yeah, we actually love traveling now.
I know. It's just so fun, like, leaving the house and enjoying, like, time with each other somewhere else.
Yeah, we used to hate traveling. I don't know if you guys remember, but, like, if you go back to our podcast from, like, last year, we were shitting on travel.
But let me tell you guys why. I turned 20, and in most states, I'm pretty sure it's all states, you have to pay an extra fee since you're not, 21 or 25 to rent a car. So once you're 20, you can rent a car, and we're going. And by renting the car, we have, like the most amount of miles we can use on going anywhere we want, like, in the state. Mm-hmm. And I think we bought, like, out-of-state, right? We bought the out-of-state pack where we can go travel, like, across the states and stuff like that with the rental car. And without the rental car, we wouldn't be able to like, travel.
For legal purposes, I think.
Yeah, for legal purposes. That's why I was saying it, bro. Oh. Like, yeah, just traveling and then having a rental car is so much more convenient for us, especially because we can't. Hey, Uber, bro, Ubers. Tell them how much you spent in Ubers that one trip. That one trip.
The Seattle trip?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, in Seattle, I spent like $1,000 in Ubers.
And if we were, wait, what? Did we?
I spent $1,000 in Ubers.
No way.
Yeah, because so when you're in a city, everything's just so much more expensive, right? So we were paying like an average of like $35 in Uber. And like that's what we were using the bikes a lot. Oh, I'm including the bikes too, which the bikes were like really expensive. They were almost equivalent to the Uber prices. But yeah, Uber's just super, super expensive. And honestly, it equals out to be the same amount whether you do an Uber or a rental. Like it really does.
And that was on top of like our friends driving us around. So if our friends weren't driving us around, then our Ubers would have been even more expensive, probably double the price.
Yeah, so it honestly adds up a lot and it just makes no sense. So now that we are able to rent a car, we love it. And another thing is, you guys remember when we didn't mean to, but we insulted a lot of states that aren't big states, right? And we truly want to say that we are sorry. We did not mean it. We were uneducated.
We are very uneducated because those states were very, very beautiful when I looked at them. Yeah. Except, imagine I go for one of them again.
Oh, there's one state that I don't like. And I'm not going to mention it yet till that video drops. But we have so much just like, there is this state that we visited. And it was a long time ago, but we visited this state. Oh, we can't talk about it yet.
No, don't talk about it yet.
Fuck. All right, so one day we will, but like it's gonna make a lot of people mad.
Dude, it's gonna make the entire world mad.
Okay, but anyways, continuing. So yeah, we were talking really bad about states, but we like states. They're not called butt fuck nowhere states anymore. They're meaningful states. We are sorry.
And I feel like when I driving in other states is so much. It's like confusing. It's like I'm a new person to a new country. You know.
Depends on the state. Like Arizona, easiest place to drive in.
Bro, Arizona's a freaking like one road.
Nevada, easy.
What else? Oh, I was gonna say Palm Springs, but
Colorado
that's
was super easy too.
Nah, I don't even remember Colorado.
Yeah, you didn't drive in Colorado. I did though, but it was super easy.
Did you drive in Colorado? Wow. Damn.
Super simple.
Independent queen.
I hit a little thing on the street. And then remember we like broke our windshield, and then somebody hit our car while we were asleep.
Oh, you did!
Oh man, that was a nightmare.
That was the Wyoming trip.
The Denver, Wyoming trip. That was but Colorado's super simple, but Seattle was intense.
I loved Seattle. We have to go back though.
Oh yeah,
I don't even think we could have driven in Seattle though.
No, there's no way, dude. It was actually intense out there.
That's like New York, but like on a lower level.
Nah, dude, you have no idea. New York is out of the question.
It's
New
bad.
York, you cannot drive even if you wanted to. There's no way.
Is that why there's so many bicycle TikToks in New York?
Oh my gosh, yeah, those people are genius. But even like
out the way,
bicycle, like the mean people. Yeah, so even the bicycles out there, dude, it's still crowded for bikes.
Wow. How do people live there?
Dude, like, why is there bike crashes? Like, one of my friends got into a bike crash. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that's how you know it's
like a bike and a bike?
Yeah, I think it was another bike that hit her.
Bro.
Yeah, so it's like, it's really crowded. And, like, no shade to all the New York people, but that's a tough place to live.
Or New York City.
Oh, yeah, New York City. I don't know about, no, New York itself, like, it was nice because remember how I went to the outskirts and they took me to this place to eat, the Mexican spot? Was it Mexican? I don't remember. But that was really pretty right there. So it's just the city, but that's like every city because, again, Seattle.
That's like Los Angeles, to be honest.
No, but you can drive in LA. You cannot drive in New York.
Nah, because on Rodeo Drive in LA, like, it's barely, my truck can't even fit in the street because all the cars are parked on the side. I have to be on the left lane.
Yeah, but that's because your truck's a big bitch. But your average car would fit. Dude, New York, you can't drive. I'm telling you, it was crazy out there. You can't even, like, don't even try to Uber. Like, but that's why we just kept using trains because it's so bad. And I'm talking about that actually, like, in the city because when you would get out, it was also, like.
You know what, what like, traveling trip I'm excited for? The one that we're planning soon for a Christmas town.
Oh, my gosh.
The Christmas town, because Christmas is our favorite time of the year.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's most of, like, you guys' favorite times of the year. But we want to do, like, something different and, like, maybe not rent a cabin in California, but go out of state and get, like, a Christmas town experience, like, from the movies.
That one is going to be a really fun trip, and I'm really excited about that one. And then I'm also really excited for our Canada trip. So I've been wanting to go to Canada so bad. Because I just, like... So I follow some people that live in Canada, and for one, Canada's meant to be like a really like wildlife country. It's a country, right? Yeah, so it's meant to be super wildlife and just clean. And you know how they always say that Canadian people are the nicest people?
Yeah, that's what I always heard. Bro,
which I totally believe.
Like Nick 830?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, my.
Who's that?
You don't know who? Yes, Nick 830.
I don't know.
Never back down, never what?
Oh, him?
Yeah, that's
I know the voice, but I didn't know who.
That's him.
But you know how they always say that? And I don't think I've met a like Canadian like influencer that I follow that is like gives me a bad vibe, you know? So I'm really excited. I really want to go to Canada. And I had posted about it and a lot of people were like, yes, I come to Canada. So I feel like we should like go to Canada and probably like go to like a cafe and tell people that we're there or something. I feel like that would be really, really, really cute. But I'm excited for Canada, but I'm really excited for the trip we're going on this time around.
When I think of Canada, I think of plains, ice, snow. Is that how it is?
I think Canada's cold, yeah.
I think Toronto's like where the city's at though. I'm not really like familiar with Canada that much. I know there's a couple like what's it called? Provinces, but
yeah, there's the one right there on top of Washington. What's it called? It's not Toronto.
Oh, that's a city. Toronto. I know.
No, not Manhattan.
No.
Yeah, it is Manhattan.
No, it's not Manhattan. Manhattan's in the U.S.
Is that New York?
It's Washington, and then it's...
Hold up.
What does it start with? Don't say it. What does it start with? Tell me what it starts with.
Vancouver.
Oh, is it Vancouver?
It is Vancouver. Alberta? Is that what
Alberta. I was
going to
say Alberta.
that's like way far out.
Oh, shoot.
Prince George. But yeah, I really want to do Canada.
If you watch Natalie, you know.
Yeah, you know. we really want to do that. But we have fallen in love with traveling. And I feel like we used to, again, think it was like, we don't love it or like every other state is boring, but I feel like every state has their own charm to it. And I just want to explore every single one of them.
And yeah, now that you're talking about like us growing, I feel like if you asked me 6 months ago what I wanted to buy, I would have like said like maybe like a house and a fast car. Now I want to buy my pilot's license.
I love that for you. I know, like, we've been talking about doing that, and I'm so glad that you finally jumped the gun.
Dude, so a couple days ago, what was it, yesterday, right? Yesterday, I flew in a plane for the first time with, like, one of my friends that's a student. He has his private pilot's license at 17 years old. And he was like informing me about, like, what he did and all the steps he took to become a pilot. And there's, like, tiers to everything, but I don't want to go crazy and, like, become a commercial pilot to get paid for it. I literally just want the license that I could just take my friends, my family, like, something simple. Like, I can have a plane and I'm able to drive it. Fly it.
Yeah, it's amazing. I know. I've been wanting to do that so bad. And I'm so glad that you're getting into it first, so then you could teach me how to do it, and I have the easy way in.
And it's cool because there's a lot of, like, opportunities here to get your pilot's license. There's, like, places 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away that I can go to every day, rather than, like, 2 hours. If I was making sure there'd only be one place, you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. That'd be really fun.
I'm so excited for that moment in my life. Hopefully, within 1 year from right now, I have at least 90% of my pilot's license, like all the stuff I have to do.
I'm sure you will. I think you should. I think we should enroll together. I told you this.
That'll be so cute.
Yeah, I feel like we should enroll together, and I feel like that we could help each other, and it'd be just a lot easier. Because I looked into it because I think we talked about it on the podcast before, and somebody reached out to me, and they were like, "Hey, like, I go here," but I screenshotted their message, but I've been trying to find that screenshot for the life of me, and I cannot.
Search it up. Search up, like, I go here or something.
Oh, and they might
it'll pop up.
Yeah, so they had basically reached out to me and had said that, like, they have done their pilot's license and they could, like, help us out. But I just never did it because of, one, it's really expensive, and then 2, the time.
I feel like it is. Yeah, it's expensive, but it's, like, worth that opportunity in your life, because you only have one life, and you can drive a car. Everyone can drive a car and stuff, or like the majority of people could drive a car. But imagine flying a plane, like having your license to fly a plane. That's just unreal.
That's, like, badass stuff.
Like, that's like, bro, when Roman Atwood got his license, I was like, I think he inspired me just to go up and, like, actually do it.
We were always listening to him say, like, he was getting better.
Yeah, because if you didn't know, in school, you know, like, how you had, like, the career tech stuff, like, what you want to do in your life. Before that, I've always thought about being a pilot for, like, the airlines and stuff. And then during my freshman, sophomore year, during my 10-year plan, what I have to, like, tell the class I have to do, or what I want to be when I grow up, it was to become a pilot. And just being in the air, and actually was steering the aircraft a little bit and getting, like, a little bit of knowledge and stuff. And it's something that I do want to, like, execute and become. I'm so happy. It makes me happy, like, to talk about it and, like, tell you my experience.
I know. I'm so happy for you, because I feel like this was a hobby that you found.
Yeah,
and I love that for you.
Like, and it's not like a hobby like I'm, like, playing video games all the time. It's a hobby where I'm out and about doing something that we could, like, travel from here to Canada or something.
Yeah, like, benefit from it. Yeah, and I love that because I feel like it's gonna open a new window in your channel for content. Exactly,
dude. I've been trying to, like, get out of my comfort zone in videos and stuff. So I hired a cameraman one day. I was doing, like, different videos, and I just love it. I love doing this different stuff on my YouTube channel, and it just, like, elevates it. And you guys can tell by the editing that's going on. So that's, like, taken back to, like, my editor and stuff.
Yeah, but I'm so happy that you're taking your channel.
So cool, dude, right?
Yeah, now that you're elevating it and you're, like, really trying to change the direction of it, and I just love that.
Yeah, I want to become, like, I look up to Casey Neistat back in his era where he was just, like, putting the camera over there, 20 cameras right here, and then just all becomes one video. That was, like, that's a dream. But now we have.
I know. I just want to be a stay-at-home girlfriend. That would be amazing.
Yeah, I got you. Stay-at-home girlfriend in the making right now. But this isn't gonna work
when we have our dog breaking our equipment.
I wish we can show you a picture, bro. I could probably pop it up, but I don't know if I'm gonna.
Oh my gosh! Like, literally broken.
In the Jadley video, watch the Jadley video. In the Jadley video, we're gonna tell you guys how it happened and, like, what it looks like.
Oh man, and we're gonna start being way more active on Jadley too. And, like, for my channel, it's been a little slow, but we're gonna get back into it slowly. I feel like we hit a funk slump, whatever that's called. But this trip, I hope it will really bring us back to life.
It's gonna 100%.
I think so too. I feel like whenever we go to trips and we get good content, we're like, wow, you know?
Yeah.
Getting, like that creative mindset.
I like your hair today.
Thanks, I got it toned.
I know. You made me late for my haircut.
Oh, I'm sorry.
By 20 minutes.
I'm sorry. It's just hard to be the baddest girlfriend, you know?
Hey, is it actually hard or no? Tell me your struggles of being a bad bee.
Nah, it's super easy. It comes natural. Don't make me laugh.
You're so dumb.
But anyways, let's talk about this topic. Wait, hold up. Tell him something so I can finish this boba ball in my mouth.
Oh, all right. So let's talk about this topic. Earlier today, we were filming for Jadley. I was giving Nat a haul, literally right here, showing her my clothes. And out of nowhere, she just like has her coffee right here. She's paying attention to my clothes in the hall that I'm giving her. And then right when she goes back to the to like relax right here, she hits a coffee mug. Like her coffee, she spent like at least 30 minutes making because everything was coming out bad. The scale wasn't working. Blah blah blah. She hits it, and it was the most perfect coffee. Like let me tell you, like I don't like coffee, but this coffee was delicious. And I was drinking it. I drank like half of it already, and she only took a couple sips. But she like moved, and all you hear is. We looked down. I started dying because I know she spent her like all her life and put her Badissi into that coffee, and it just like shattered in front of us. That was the funniest thing I've seen in so long.
So my pain is your humor. All right.
I gained from your pain. Ooh,
wow.
Bars.
You know, I really love my coffee machine. That's the biggest slay, babe. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is my phone, please?
Oh, here you go.
So that's what I was gonna talk. So I found this TikTok the other day. Okay. Are we on board?
I'm not gonna just as a girl.
No. Sorry. This is like a controversial TikTok.
Oh, okay. So I love talking about controversial.
Okay, so I found this TikTok and this girl. It's really funny, but this girl was like, "Why are we trying to rebrand things or something like that?" And then she talks about how, she's like, "We're calling things like latte makeup," and she's like, "It's just a brown smoky eye or something like that, right?" And so she goes through calling like strawberry makeup, how it's this and that, and like
pink
just
rose or something.
Just the old terms of things that we have like renamed to make it sound aesthetic and cute, right? And so she was like, "Y'all gotta stop! Like that shit's annoying, right?" And it was the funniest thing. She's funny. That video was really, really funny. But I thought about how much my life has changed. Our life has changed since we did like really finding the fun in little things.
I agree.
Right? Like tell me. Like latte makeup doesn't make you excited to do your makeup instead of just smoky makeup. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like little things I feel like that I had seen on TikTok of girls starting to like romanticize. And it's like the cringe stuff. Like these girls always get gassed on TikTok because they're like, y'all are so like the sad mentalities and all this kind of stuff, right? But I love the idea of like, for example, we went apple picking the other day, right? I got so much mean comments from that, right? Saying,
why?
Yeah, saying like, what the hell is apple picking? Like, that is so cringe.
Hey, they're mad that they didn't go apple picking.
Because if you really think about it, if I would have heard about someone just going apple picking like 5 years ago, I would have been like,
really?
Be so yeah, because I think I was just miserable, right? So, but then since we started romanticizing certain things, like little things like, oh, I'm going to put on a cute little puffer vest and go apple picking and take a few pictures and really just enjoying my time a little bit. And it was like not the most exciting experience in the world, but it was the most wholesome.
Because there's little things in the beginning. It's like an I don't know, the best way I could put it is like an essay. You have like your little hook, your thesis, whatever, the climax, and then like, but all that into one day. It's not just like, bam, apple picking. It's I'm getting ready, gonna get dressed, all look all cute, go get my coffee. Like you do little activities to make up for that apple picking title, you know?
Yeah, and it was like we had some like really yummy donuts that they were making at this farm.
Oh my gosh, those donuts were so good.
Apple pie and like apple cider and all this kind of stuff that led up to it, right? And then we went to go pick apples, which was truly only like 10 minutes and it was hot as fuck outside and I was wearing a puffer vest. But the cute part of it was that we were picking apples and doing something so simple, yet it just like reminds you of the little things in life. And not even the little things because this stuff is expensive, but little things instead of having to have something super extravagant happen every single day of your life, right?
And I feel like that's super important in a relationship, especially because you identify those little things, you know?
And just in life, like you could have done that with friends. You know what I mean? But I think it's just about really romanticizing your life a little bit and just really seeing that it's these little things that even if it's just like changing the name of a smoky eye to like latte makeup, right? It's something so simple, but just to change your mind on things. So it's not always the same thing. And it's not I think that's
why people upgrade their lives
all the time and they're doing little things and they'll change the smells.
The coffee maker, for example.
Or not even just something that big, but little things like changing your decor for every season.
Yeah, exactly. See?
Little things like that, right? Before I used to be like, Mom, you're like, for real right now. My mom, every single season, different bed sheets, and keep in mind, this was the same decor she had since we were growing up. She would just store it in storage, right?
That's like my mom.
It wasn't like she was buying new stuff and spending more money. No, she was reusing the same stuff. But I think now I understand why she would do that. It's because life can get so boring if you allow things to become such a cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, that all came to me from that TikTok. That literally not hating on that girl. All that shit was so funny. I was actually pretty, I was laughing about it because it is funny how like we just rebranded to like strawberry milkshake this, right? Like I get it. It's funny. But I just thought that how it links and how like the little things has really changed our life a lot. And like, I think that for that part, I'm very thankful about TikTok. Like that side of TikTok, like the minimalistic girl side, like the clean girl aesthetic
because
side.
it opens up your eyes and like you understand what's going on.
It's just different. Like it just gives me a different, like, I think growing up in a super cluttered home, and I'm not saying cluttered as in like we were hoarders because we weren't, but cluttered as in like the furniture was very, flower prints on it and like very, very. Have you guys walked into like a furniture store? Like every typical not Hispanic. I think it's just Mexican. Is it Hispanic? You know, like the furniture stores, like for example, like they're called all kinds of shit. Like, where did we get ours when we were?
Like the names of the items?
No, like the furniture stores, like random ass name.
Jerome's.
No, that's not the type of furniture I'm talking about. It's like what was it called? I think it was called like Casa Linda or something like that. Just like those those home decor places that were like every set was matching, and they're like the big extravagant like wood pieces.
Oh, like the ones that we have right here. What's
what are you talking about?
the ones that your mom has, like the pots and the pans and stuff.
No,
Princess House.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. It's like the really dark wood furniture with like crease and curves and big dents and bulky and just like that kind of stuff that was in style back then. So like I feel like growing up, we just grew up with like super flower print couches and like all kinds of colored blankets and this and that, and it was super cluttered because I think the way it is that stuff has more storage than like a minimalistic look. Like for example, our house we don't have a lot of storage. Like if you really think about it, like I ripped out our bathroom to add a pantry to be able to have more storage because I want to keep the house so minimal. You lose out on a lot of storage. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So growing up, my parents wanted to maximize the storage, so they would have the huge TV consoles with like a million drawers. You know what I mean? And it was just very, very like cluttered and so. When the clean girl aesthetic came, it was so different. And I feel like that's why people eat that shit up. Because you're so used to the clutter. And then all of a sudden, it's like, clean. Like, for example, when you were about to rip your hair out because there was so much stuff on there. Like, it's so, now that you're so used to, like, the clean and, like, open, and it almost motivates you to work because it's not super cluttered, you get used to that lifestyle. Because I feel like you've changed a lot. Like, now I feel like you're used to this lifestyle, the clean, minimalistic lifestyle. Would you agree? I feel like you do.
I would. I don't know. I just don't like seeing messes anymore. When I see a mess, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be around here all day because it ruins my mood. So I have to either clean it or go somewhere that's already clean and then like do my work and stuff.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be dirty. It could just be like in a corner, there's like a book and like something stacked up, right? And it in a typical home, that would... Growing up, we'd put shit in every wall, every corner, because there wasn't anywhere else to put it, So that would fly. But I feel like now, and I feel like you were kind of like that before too, and now you've like come into like, no, there doesn't need to be a million things there. Like it could just be very just aesthetic.
Damn, I think I was like a minimalistic person or minimalistic guy when I first moved into my apartment. Or do you think that's not just creative? No. That's like uncreative. I bought a couch, a TV stand, and then groceries for a day. Hey, that's minimal if you ask me, though. Tell me that's not.
Your apartment was not minimal, babe. It was just
It was unminimal.
dirty.
It was like, I need stuff.
You just never really moved in there.
Damn, that's a...
But yeah, isn't it so crazy?
Trip.
Yeah, how everything has changed.
Exactly, dude.
But yeah, I just love the idea of changing up everything and changing up your life. It keeps you very excited.
And I love that about you because it's always something different with you. Like right now, your hair is different. You change your nails all the time. Even though you don't put my initial. It's like the little cute things that you do.
To change it up?
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that you noticed it. And you know what? Oh my gosh, this is something I want to talk about. So the other day I did a little like outfit where I put space buns.
Oh, dude.
And overalls.
Yeah, so Nat literally looked like a cute little alien farmer, bro. She was so funny.
Okay, buddy.
It was cute, though. I loved how you looked like that.
So I did the hairstyle when I was in my bathroom. because I was like, I just want something different, right? And I put on those overalls. I've never worn overalls like that ever. And Jacob comes in and he goes, "You look so cute." And it was like the biggest confidence booster because I don't think there's ever been a time where Jacob has been like,
change that.
yeah, like, what are you wearing? Like every other person in the world. And he does it on camera for you guys to see, but he never does it off camera. Like, anyway, he walked in and then I was like, "You like them?" Right? Because I was hesitant about it. He was like, "Yeah, like it looks so good." And it was just like an instant like booster of like, oh, like this is fine. Because when like you're so used to hearing like, "Oh, what are you wearing?" When you wear something different.
Because it's not your style.
And you're just so like, anything that I wear that's different, you're always like, "Oh, that's cute. Like that's different." Like, you know, you notice it and you're like, "That's cute." It's so weird to have that, but it's so cool. And I hope that everybody one day has that. Like, I really hope everybody does.
I think that's what happened with me. Like, I don't know. I changed up my style because I would wear super, super skinny jeans, tight, holding your legs, like literally suffocating you. And then I went to baggy stuff, and you're like, "Oh, I like that on you," or something. You said something. I don't know what you said, but it like made me like feel good. But now that's all I wear. Like, I have like three pairs of pants in rotation that I use. I didn't even notice this, but someone pointed it out on my Instagram. I have like, you guys can go check it out. It's like a pair of white kind of cargo jogger type things, and I have it in 3 pictures. Like, one picture, the next picture, the next picture. I have the same bottoms. I didn't even know, but
Yeah.
I know like when I put those on, I feel good, and I'm like, all right, these are fresh.
Yeah, your toxic trait is for sure reusing the same 3 bottoms when you have like at least 10.
But like I always lose them, dude. I'm like a really irresponsible person when it comes to my clothes.
Oh yeah, so irresponsible that his truck engine's gonna blow up any day. Damn, you're on a roll with fucking up cars. Nice, buddy. Jacob got a change oil light about 3 weeks ago.
No, 2 weeks ago.
About 3 weeks ago. And I was like, "Jake, you don't have oil." He's like, "Oh yeah, I need to get it fixed."
I usually change it when I go to my parents' house, but when I went to my dad's house yesterday, I was like, I don't know why that was the last thing on my mind when it should have been like the first. But I was just like, I got there and I don't know, I just like got a vibe with my parents, and then I just had to go hop on the plane. I didn't do it. I'm so dumb, bro. I should have just did it there, and rather than like spending $130 at the oil place I have to take it to.
When you get that sign, you know because you should be going based off of the miles.
Yeah,
okay?
every 5,000 miles.
So you get a and then I got a message on my phone like, "Your truck needs a service," like 2 weeks ago. And then today when we drove it,
it says change oil soon. That's like
no, change oil now. That's what it's at now. Like,
it said now?
Yes.
Ain't no way it said now.
And I would hit dismiss and it would keep popping up. That's how you know that. And I'm like, "Jake, buddy, like, just change the oil. Like, you're gonna have huge consequences if you don't take care of it now." So we'll update you guys, see if that engine does blow up, because at this rate, Jake's gonna wake up tomorrow, he's gonna try to vlog, and so he's gonna use his car, and then it's gonna go on another day, and then we're going on vacation.
Do you know if I go in the dealership like super early in the morning without an appointment, they'll take it in?
Jake, you've never done an appointment in your life for the dealership.
Oh, really? So I just wake up and...
You just wake up at 6:50, and then you go, and you're there by 7.
Oh, I didn't even know. I thought I always had to schedule an appointment. Dang.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. What's up with you? You went from, he calls me this and that.
You're sweet.
He's a dumbass.
No, I did not say that. But
that's what I love about Nat.
What?
She's like California in the seasons.
I keep you humble. You keep me humble too.
No, but when I keep you humble, I'm joking. You keep me humble because I need to be humbled, bro.
No, you keep me humble.
I don't need to be humble,
morning
but like,
you said my clothes didn't fit. That was mean.
No. What did I say? It was the funniest thing ever.
That. I said, "This lid isn't fitting on my coffee," and you're like, "Oh, like your clothes on you?"
No, I didn't say that. I knew it in my head. It was a joke, so I was like, "Oh, like your clothes," and then I didn't finish it, so it's a joke, you know.
Nah, made me insecure.
I feel like that's what makes us laugh and like bond with each other so much, because we know each other's limits and we know where what passes the line, and it's just funny gassing on you and you gas on me.
Yeah, it's definitely entertaining.
But my friends have crossed the line recently. We have a group chat. They're gassing me every day. They call me Dorito Nose now because of the video you posted. You got like my worst angle possible up here, looking down at my nose. And bro, he calls me Cool Ranch, Nacho Cheese. Like,
Who?
Roy.
You know, Roy, I have beef with you, actually.
What
now
did
that
he do?
we're here,
What did he do?
let's talk. So I was checking that group chat. Don't think anything you post on there is safe. It runs through me first.
Wait, what did he post? What did he send?
Wait, buddy.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
So I was reading it, right? You got jokes sometimes. And then I saw this video you sent. It was this girl. And she was it a water bottle? What was it?
I don't
She
know.
was like stomping on it, and she throws it back. And then she goes and picks it up,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
throws it.
It was a girl, literally like a girl and a guy, and the girl's mad at the boyfriend. Like getting, I don't know, she got his water bottle, throws it in his trunk, grabs it from his trunk, throws it on the floor. She's yelling at this guy. And then he sends it to the group chat.
No, and then he sends it. He goes, Jacob would take this. Roy, what do you mean? Of course he would take it. What are you trying to say about that?
Dude, Roy's so
as
funny.
of recently, me and Roy have beef because I don't know what he's trying to say by that, but all I'm saying is, girl needs to put you in check.
A girl or a guy, Roy? We'll find someone for you.
We'll find anyone for you, Roy. We'll make sure they put you in check.
Roy's so funny because he swears he has a girlfriend.
He probably does.
A
But
couple.
he knows you guys won't like take him serious.
Now we do, bro. All right, I'm not gonna lie. Like he had a girlfriend, or he had like a crush on a girl at school, and she knew, and she would flirt with him back, and it was crazy because like
How you exposing him?
I'm not gonna say any names, but she was flirting with him back,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like Roy was distancing himself because he knew that she was playing around, like just messing around.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up.
But Roy's the funniest person I've ever met in my life. I say that every
yeah,
time
I
I think
think so
about
too.
Roy.
He's pretty funny, to be honest. He's a really funny person. Every time we like hang out with him, he's just funny.
Dude, they're
For
gassing
no
on him
reason.
yesterday.
Oh yeah, I can't believe you went out there yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday I went out there and I filmed the video for my channel, the pilot video, being a pilot for a day, and then I filmed a couple of mukbangs with them, and it was just, they're hilarious. I was telling them, like, I was going on a flight, and Rango was like, next time take Roy, and then it got silent, and they're just being dumb, gassing on each other.
I feel like you guys, like a channel with all you guys would go so viral.
I know, but it's hard because I'm far from them, and then they work, so it's different. It's difficult.
Yeah, and I love that you're doing your own thing. I feel like that's really, really cool.
Yeah,
I love
was-
that they're doing their own thing.
And I'm trying to enforce them to like tell them like post more because Rango has something that happened in his life, and then he got an upgrade from like what happened.
He hasn't posted about it?
No, I told him,
Yeah,
bro.
he has. I saw it on his story.
No, he hasn't posted on YouTube about it.
Oh.
Like imagine a story time of what happened, and then an intro to the next thing.
Yeah.
That would be dope. And then Roy, yeah, I convinced Roy to film a video yesterday, so I was like, let's film. He said, let's film a video today. Then I was like, bet. Like I stayed home. I stayed in Bakersfield until 10 p.m.
Yeah, you
filming
stayed there
videos,
late.
just so he could like have something to post on his channel because I really want him to grow too.
Yeah.
And it's just like I love seeing people grow around me. It's the best feeling.
Nah, but you're fucked up to Roy because you took his editor like 2 times.
I did.
That's so fucked up.
Nah, but Roy wasn't giving him work.
Oh, he wasn't.
No.
Oh,
I didn't just steal it from him.
No, but I'm very happy where you're at right now with your channel. I feel like you have your perfect team.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
it's
It's just
just
everything
perfect.
works in like God's ways. It's just cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, like I just think that you found your guy, and that's perfect. And I hope everything works out with him, and I think it will because he is really like on it with you, and I love that. I feel like you found your like editor the way that I found mine.
Mm-hmm. And then we found our cup, bro. Oh my gosh! Out of all our channels, I tell Nat this every time. Our couples channel is my favorite. Like, well, I could watch your video, I could watch my video, but something about like seeing.
It's because we're so funny, babe. You need to understand. You alone, okay. Me alone, okay. But together, it's just so funny.
Like, how do you drop a coffee right here?
Dude, you know what? Stop reminding
Like,
me
she
of
dropped
that.
it.
That broke my heart. I'm
She
still
dropped
depressed.
it. You zoom in my face, and I'm just laughing, and like zoom into her face. She's crying her lungs out, bro.
Yeah, see, so like we're just very interesting together. That's what it is. I really, really think that that's what it is.
I do think we came a really good balance of like couple and then like messing with each other.
Yeah, I agree. But anyways, we're going to close off today's podcast here, guys. I appreciate you so much for being patient. And if you did tune back in to this podcast,
We appreciate it so
Jacob,
much.
is that a fucking spider, Jake?
It's a fly, Nathalycuevas.
Oh my God, dude, the spiders are back. I killed one in my freaking bathroom yesterday, and then there was one downstairs today. You're calling Terminex right after this.
But yeah, thank you so much for staying tuned with our podcast. Sorry, it was off to a slow start, but we got back into the rhythm that we used to having,
Yeah, we're going to be, posting every Thursday now. So please stay tuned and we will see you guys next Thursday for another episode.
Bye.
Bye.